Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about Phan's newest makeup brushes, and they are synthetic brushes, so it is a little bit of a departure for me, but I am going to show them to you in action on my face. I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial for this look that I'm wearing, which is a little sweet, a little girly, very pink, and I have some neutrals and a little bit of a bright purple on the eye. So I'm very excited to talk to you about these brushes because they are handmade, and as many of you know, I love handmade brushes. I have a brush obsession, and I love Hakuhodo, and I love Tom Ford. If you have any questions about those brushes, you can see a lot of the reviews on my blog if you're curious. But today is special because we're actually going to be hosting a giveaway as well. This is a brand new set of brushes just for you. The Phan team generously donated an entire set of brushes, so you'll get a total of 4 face brushes. So the powder brush, the face brush, the foundation brush, the blush brush. So these 4 products, as well as the additional 4 smaller brushes, 2 for eyes, eyeshadow, 1 for eyeliner, and 1 for lips. So again, you'll see all 8 of these brushes in action in the tutorial. But before we get started, I just wanted to talk to you about the brushes. They are pieced together from top to bottom, and they are hand trimmed, not trimmed by a machine. So these synthetic fibers are really lovely because they have that really plush texture. So a lot of synthetic fibers either tend to be too floppy, so they just don't really do much for the face. There's not enough resistance. But these are dense enough, but plush enough, so they're really soft against the face. The only problem is that the handles are on the shorter side, so I'll show you a standard powder brush. This is Bobbi Brown's bronzer brush. So as you can see, the M handle is just a little bit shorter. I prefer longer handles, however, so this is nice when I'm traveling. It's an excellent on-the-go brush set, but I would prefer to see a slightly longer handle in the future for more professional work. That way you're a little farther away from your client's face and not so close to their personal bubble. But I absolutely love the all-over face brush, and I cannot stop using this. So I do find that it works best with Phan's powder foundation. This is the Love Me For Me, and I wear Linen number 8. It's the perfect shade for me. When I'm a little lighter, it does tend to oxidize a bit on me, but currently Linen 8 is perfect, and it just fits so perfectly into the disc of the powder, and I love that this disperses so evenly all over the face. So because it is tapered, you can see that it has a tapered shape and it's perfectly round all the way. I just tap it across my face and it just sets foundation beautifully. So I am using a mix of Suku's Frame Fix Cream Foundation and the Cupgetto Aqua Foundation, the new formula, and I mix them together and they just work so flawlessly with the Phan Love Me For Me Powder Compact. So I absolutely love this brush and I highly recommend it because it is the best synthetic powder brush that I've used. And now for the news that everyone's been waiting for. You can go ahead and enter the giveaway by clicking the first link down below in the description box for the raffle cupter, and that will officially enter you into the giveaway. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. For foundation, I'm going to mix my Suku Frame Fix in 3 with my Cupgetto Aqua Foundation in 213. I'm just applying the foundation to my face first, and I'm going to start blending it in using the foundation brush, moving in circular motions. This pointed foundation brush does give a really flawless finish, but it does shear out coverage a bit, so use extra where you require. I'm just patting the foundation down on the cheeks. To perfect the complexion, I'm going to use my flat foundation brush with concealer, and this is the concealer palette in Light. I'm starting with concealing the lip area for some brightness around the chin, and I'm just going to use a little bit under my eyes. I do like a slight brightening effect, and I'm just patting this in gently. To set my foundation, I'm going to use my all-over powder brush with my Love Me For Me compact. I like to start with the center of my face where I need the most coverage, and then I move out to the edges of my face. I'm just patting the powder in as I did with the concealer, and this provides light coverage to set my foundation. I love how this powder performs on top of the Suku and Kopgetto liquid foundation combination. It just makes the smoothest, silkiest complexion possible. I'm going to begin with the Valentine's Edition Seductress palette, and this is the Lady in Gold eyeshadow, one of my brand new favorites, using the All Over Shadow brush. I'm just placing this all over the lid. Now I'm going to take a little bit of inner corner highlight and just pop it into the tear duct. Using the angled shadow brush, I'm going to pick up this dark violet purple color here. I'm just going to sweep this into the corner. And I'm going to keep it fairly close to my crease. I don't want to lift too high. Now to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm going to take the Seductress palette again and pick up the Instant Attraction eyeshadow with the angled eyeliner brush. I personally love a bright lower lash line, but this step isn't absolutely necessary if you already have very large doe eyes. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the new Ico I Do liquid eyeliner, which is super black and inky, very pigmented, and soft on the eyes. It has a much softer felt tip than their standard eyeliner pens. For mascara, I'm going to be using the new Ico I Do mascara. And this has an extra large wand, but it's excellent for achieving volume, and it gives my lashes a lot of length. I'm getting as close to the lash line as possible for the thickest, fullest lash look. This palette is the Valentine's Edition Secret Admirer palette, and I'm going to be using the blush in the center with the angled blush brush. I'm just going to pop some on the sides of the cheeks, placing it a little higher. And to top off this natural but girly look, I'm going to use a bright pink lip color. I'm going to use a Tom Ford Spring Sheer color, and many of you asked to see these in action. So I'm going to be using Paradiso, and this is number 7. With the M Cosmetics lip brush. Using a lip brush makes it easier to control how bright my lipstick will look. And that completes my sweet but girly makeup look and my review of M Cosmetics brushes. I hope that you found that seeing the brushes in action was very helpful, and if you have any further questions about any of the products shown in the video, feel free to leave them down below in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon.